She found on it his image imprinted in blood. In busy places where many gather and many pass, when violence might break in and take us by surprise, good people sometimes do courageous acts. Small people may refrain from ill. Bad people can be deflected. And these great moments are noticed by you, even when you are quite busy with violence being perpetrated on you. As the unknown woman risked her respectability and reached out to help, so may we be ready to pay the cost of censure. Strengthen those who go against the grain, against society's demands, to serve wherever they can. All true compassion belongs to you, Lord. Bless and increase its value. Amen. Onward to the public school. Jesus falls for the second time.
A large number of people followed him, including women who mourned and wailed for him. Jesus turned and said to them, "Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me. Weep for yourselves and for your children. For the time will come when you will say, 'Blessed are the childless women, the wombs that never bore, and the breasts that never nursed.'"
We can only wonder if there were children present in the crowd that saw Jesus march and prodded up the hill toward Golgotha. But if there were women, then there may well have been children in their care. What might they have thought about what world they lived in? Where might was always right, where the weak were as good as dead, where the small ones and the little people never ever mattered.
We meet you, Jesus, in the spoken word, in the media, in a world ablaze with news, but not all of it reliable. We thank you for our gifts of sharing news by word and gesture and satellite. We thank you for this age with its technology that brings family joys, the beauty of the world, and the needs of others so swiftly to our eyes and ears. May we not fail you, our planet, or our children's future, because we feel the weight of change too much. May we know you present in the forgiving earth, in our fellow creatures, in our innate skills. May we give our money, our prayer, our ability to speak and write for justice, and may we use less so that others can have life. In fearing for our planet, may we not put the survival of ourselves above the survivals of others. Amen. Short trip right across the road. Jesus is stripped of his garments.
When the soldiers crucified Jesus, they took his clothes and divided them into 4 shares for each of them. Let's not tear it, they said to one another. Let's divide them up. Yes. Half of the scripture might be fulfilled that said, they divided my clothes among them and cast lots for my garment. So this is what the soldiers said.
Jesus, you were stripped, exposed to the sight of all, your body helpless. Your only covering was from flies, bad and torment. You were exposed on a hill, amid the beauty of the body. Your world eclipsed with sorrow, yet ever renewed. Yet your concern is for the dignity of your companions suffering, those who suffer with you and those who watch. Your world feeds our souls with its beauty and our bodies with its food. There is enough for the needs of all, but not for the greed of some. There are trees which lie bare all winter and put out spring leaves, seeds that lie dormant and spring to life as you're dying. Help us to cease from lifestyles that strip and crucify our neighbor. Amen. Remember, Lord, not only the men and women of good will, but also those of ill will. But do not only remember all the suffering they have inflicted on us, remember the fruits we bought thanks to this suffering. Our comradeship, our loyalty, our humility, the courage, the generosity, the greatness of heart which has grown out of all this. And when they come to judgment and all the fruits that we have borne, be there to forgive for one special. Jesus is nailed to the cross. 2 other men, both criminals, were also led out with him to be executed. When they came to the place called the Skull, there they crucified him along with the criminals, one on his right, the other on his left.
Forgive us all. Bless us all. Thieves and the Samaritans, those that fall by the wayside, the priests pass by without stopping, all our neighbors, the villains and the victims, the cursing and the cursed, those who rebel against you, and those who abandon themselves to your love. Take us all unto you, holy and just God.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the tree?
We cross the street again and proceed to St. Paul's Mission.
Jesus is taunted on the cross, and sitting down, they kept watch over him there. Above his head, they placed the written charge against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. Those who passed by hurled insults at him, shaking their heads and saying, "You who are going to destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself. Come down from the cross, if you are the Son of God." Jesus, you were not alone in your journey to the cross. Yet we weigh ourselves down with our fears. Those who wept for you that day could not change your circumstances. Some who wept for themselves. In pain, we may put ourselves at the center, blind to others. Grant us the gift to let them talk of their pain, not use them as a lever to talk of ours. Do not be troubled. Let nothing distress you. Let nothing disturb you. All things are passing. God never changes. Patience, endurance will lead to all blessings. In holding to God, you are wanting for nothing. God alone is sufficient. Pray. Where you
Suffer and weaken, Lord. You are with us in our dying, in all our dyings and our struggling living. We recall those dying of famine, of thirst, of curable diseases in the countries where our drugs are denied as too dear and where help is too far away. Those who bear water from their parched lands, those losing land to rising coastlines and spreading deserts. You are present in the hunger for life, in the journeys of young men and women who seek safety, which may lead to the hands of trapped. The journeys that litter the desert with their bodies, the sea with their soul. Amen.
Jesus dies on the cross. From noon until 3 in the afternoon, the darkness came over all the land. About 3 in the afternoon, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, "Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you forsaken me?" When some of those standing there heard this, they said, "He is calling Elijah." Immediately, one of them ran and got a sponge and filled it with wine and vinegar, put it on a staff, and offered it for Jesus to drink. The rest said, "Now leave him alone. Let's see if Elijah comes to save him." And when Jesus had cried out again in a loud voice, he gave up his spirit. O King of Friday,
Whose limbs were stretched on the cross. O Lord, who suffered the bruises, the wounds, the loss. We place ourselves beneath the shade of your life. May some fruit from the tree of your passion fall on us this day.
Were you there
When the sun refused to shine, were you there when the sun refused to shine? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the sun refused to shine?
Jesus is buried in a tomb. As evening approached, there came a rich man from
most. This is the tale of a good man beaten down through death. One of many such deaths since the world began. To believers, it is both scandal and foolishness, and the hidden wisdom of a God who does not allow creation to fear any fate that on that day and in all people here and now, in the world of soldier and sinner, thief and priest, addict and prevaricator, this is the grace of God alive and at work.
Lord Jesus Christ, we see you now, carrying on your shoulders the vilest and ugliest of the world. We are all at home, none of us has weak hands. We stand at the foot of every cross that comes our way, in person or through print or image, so that no one goes into that dark night alone. And through our companionship, may they find you close to them in the pain of leaving life.
When they laid him in the tomb, were you there when sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb?
When hope has left, we watch and we wait. When darkness prevails, we search for light.